Shaq. 2 minute drive, 2 minute warning. I think we can still pull it out.
I mean, I said it last what was it? Yesterday. Shit. I mean, we could still lose this game, and go to the playoffs. I ain't want to lose it like this, but yeah, a loss is a loss. It doesn't really change nothing. A super bad loss or a good loss, it's still only one loss in the record book.
Yep. The Keith curse is alive and well.
Oh yeah, I mean, I hope he had fun tonight. I really did. I hope he had fun tonight
I bet you the
outside of
fun
watching that
ended.
game.
The fun ended as soon as that pick six was overturned.
It looked like the T.J. Hawkinson catch to me. It's kind
Yep.
of like if you have your hands on the ball, and they said if they see it move just a little bit, they're gonna call it incomplete. I didn't see it touch the ground, but we don't get that angle.
Think I'm gonna leave Purple Jesus is coming up the whole aftercare.
Yeah, I mean, Purple Jesus, it's not his fault. He's only 5-12.
I mean, yeah.
He's trying to get a first round pick.
Yeah, he's trying to get a first overall
Overall
pick.
pick. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, pretty much from start to finish, it's like ever since that pick six that got turned back, the Vikings literally just was like, well, on to Detroit. Because
Hmm.
the whole game, we looked like we didn't want to be there. Either we didn't practice enough or we already mailed this game in as a loss because the Vikings didn't show up that game at all. This is the type of loss you see usually after we get a big win, but I don't think we won last game we played. We actually
Mm.
lost.
I hope this is the last time we ever see Wentz on the field in a Vikings uniform.
It might be. It might be the last time he played football because the way he was getting hit. I don't want to defend Wentz. I don't want to sound like a Wentz
Don't
apologist,
even try.
but he's hurt.
I don't
He's
give a
playing
shit.
hurt.
I don't give a shit. I don't care.
He's playing hurt. It's on KOC. KOC. That must mean Brosman's not ready to be a starting quarterback because Wentz looked hurt out there the whole game, and Brosman didn't get in one snap. So that leads me to question: KOC doesn't trust Brosman. All you Minnesota fans who want to see Brosman get in, there has to be a reason why he's not getting in. You know what Zimmer said? You know what my favorite quote for Zimmer was, Fish?
I seen him at practice. I see him every day, right?
And that's all you gotta know, Minnesota fans. I'm sorry, but he's not that guy. You know who's the guy? JJ McCarthy. He comes back next week. That's when our win streak start.
Yep. Playoff push starts right then.
I mean, you're gonna get the fans that says, "Well, apologists, yeah, it was a bad loss." It's not like this is the first bad loss we've seen as Vikings fans. Every team has a bad loss, but that won't define our season.
Yep. See, I ain't even stressing this loss too bad because I know this is the end of Wentz.
That's it, Fish.
It's
Forget
the end of
Wentz.
Wentz.
we got more to worry about than Wentz. I need the playoff win. Well, yeah, that's definitely the last game of Wentz. But so the thing is now, we would need JJ McCarthy to stay healthy for the rest of the season because we see what the team is. It's been 7 weeks. We see kind of what the team is, so we need JJ. Once he come back on the field, we're gonna need him to stay healthy.
Yeah. Well, Brosmer's in.
Oh, he is.
Yep.
Hopefully, he throw a touchdown. How much time is left? We're only
Minute
down what?
52.
Oh, he only needs 27 points, and we back in this thing. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, his first pass was a completion.
Start
Oh man. Uh, Let me go with some notes I took during this game because it gave me time. Since I kind of didn't have to fully pay attention to the game, it allowed me to take notes on what I'm seeing. Where is my notes?
I hate to say it, but his second pass was an incompletion to Adam Thielen. Without having actually watched it, I'm going to say that Thielen dropped it. The odds are in my
Forget
favor.
it. At this point, oh, hold up, right there. So some things I noticed during this game. Quarter one, 4th and 1. What you do about that trick play with JJ in the backfield, Fish?
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. It wasn't us trying to get too cute at all.
After, mind you, this is after the rest helped us get the first down because we should have really been 3-and-out before that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a drop pass. That was what we talked about, the drop pass, which was to Isaiah Rodgers, who they said was incomplete instead of a pick six.
Yeah.
I have the play where Herbert avoided Grenard and shook Levi, I believe, and he ran the ball to gain a couple yards.
Did you make
Going
a note
into
of how many times our defenders were getting blasted backward?
by who?
Everybody.
Oh man!
I seen
And
I
this is
see
not their
defenders
starters.
getting blasted backward off of blocks all over the fucking field.
Who knew Vidal is a great run blocker, pass blocker?
Yeah. And you know what
Like,
the funny thing is about Vidal? When they showed the close up of his eyes, like his face in the pre-snap, dude looked just like Adrian Peterson in the face. He's like a mini.
mm. When they scored 14 points and we was down 0, we had 16 yards to their 128 yards offense.
Yeah.
The occasional Herbert runs, when we think we got him, and he just start running the ball, gaining 6, 5, 7 yards. This is why I don't like pressure, because if they avoid the pressure, then it's open field or it's a complete pass. The
Ball game's
lad,
over.
the lad McConkey touchdown on Akuda. KOC crazy. Yeah, I really thought Akuda could start. He let lad McConkey score a touchdown on him, and it wasn't even close. It wasn't even good coverage. The only way that was not going to be a touchdown is if lad McConkey dropped the ball.
Remember me saying I'd rather see Asante Samuel out there in a neck halo than Jeff Okudah.
Then we got the Vikings trying to rush and kick a field goal before the half, and Will Riker missed. I'm not going to blame Will for that because we
He
didn't have
came
no
up
timeouts.
short.
Yeah. But we basically, they like to get a chance to see everything. We kind of rushed it. Like, the only team that ever been able to do that, in my experience, was the Chiefs this year. Rush the field goal and get it successfully. That's not an easy thing to do. So I'm not going to count that because he shouldn't have been in that position.
Yeah. Jump on with us, everybody. Tell us how you feel. Don't just sit here and watch us two talk. We're probably
This
not
is
as pissed
VR.
off as some of you.
Oh, I'm pissed. I just moved on already. After the score was 21-3, I moved on to Detroit.
Yeah. That's right. I'm ready for the Lions.
I wanted to say JJ and Addison looked mad entering the half. The cameras on their face. I know Carson Wentz tried to cheer up Addison, but he was like,
I don't want to see that shit.
if y'all want to trade me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Metellus, I give Metellus credit, even though the freaking tight end from the Chargers was burning him all game. Metellus did have an interception, the only turnover for us.
On a tipped ball by Redmond. Don't give him
On a
credit for
tip ball
that.
by Redman.
Oh, what up, David? I'm not giving him shit for that.
Oh,
He
no,
kind
but
of ducked.
He wasn't, so he's just less ass than the rest of the team who was playing. At
I
least he
ain't
made a play.
going that far. Like you said, he was getting burned by Gadsden.
What else? Oh, how about this, Fish? Joe Alt only gave up one pressure when he was blocking Grenard. He's a rookie,
How about
by the
this,
way.
Shaq? Mack and Perryman come back and make an immediate difference on the defense. Cashman comes back and we can't tell the difference from when he was gone.
Yeah, I love the paradox of being a Vikings fan.
Yeah. They get those two back, and all of a sudden they're like their first three games when they won. We're getting healthier and we're getting worse.
Yeah. I have this. Our first touchdown. Sorry, Cody. I said we would get 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. We didn't score into the third. Our first touchdown went to Jordan Addison. He wanted to celebrate, but it's like, look at the score.
Yeah.
He's like, this doesn't feel right. Yeah, it's a touchdown. It's a stat, but this game is pretty much over. You can see it in his face and energy.
What was it, like 24-10 at that point or something like? Yeah.
It could have been 24-10 or 31-10. One of those.
Hey, you know what the thing is I couldn't even find anything to feel good about in that touchdown either, because it was after the interception. It was a short field, and we needed a little ref help to be able to make that touchdown happen.
You just reminded me. I'm like, they felt so bad for us. The refs was like, you know what? We're gonna help you guys score.
We're gonna give you a defensive holding on some bullshit.
That was for you, Keith. They was like, you know what? Since you don't think we rigging this NFL game as clearly as we are, we're gonna allow you guys to score a touchdown, so you don't go home without seeing one.
Mm-hmm.
That was for you, Keith. Here's another interesting stat. Justin Herbert, 6 carries for 51 yards. Our success rush rate was 0%. And that's basically accounting for how successful our running ability would be each play. And when the play happens, we succeeded 0%. The crucial shout to that's Finaldi, Tasty Treats?
Mm-hmm.
The penalties definitely did kill us because they came in crucial times. But it's like, it doesn't matter if the rest is rigging it. We played horrible. We didn't deserve to win this game.
I feel like last week we really kind of could have, pinned it on KOC play calling. This week, nah, this is all on Wentz.
Wentz, I want to blame everybody, Fish. I want to blame everybody. Nobody showed up.
I mean, come on now. You got Skol and Rouse who's hearkening back to week 2 on the offensive line.
Oof. Which week? Week 2?
Week 2.
Skol and Rouse. Yeah. That was Keith's second time seeing Skol out there.
Yeah, he got to see Skol and Rouse playing for twice.
Oh man. I just can't. Shout out to the Chargers. Nothing against the Chargers. Y'all are a good team. Yep. It's just we play so bad that we look bad. It's not like we say we lost an ass team, but it's just the fact that when we played y'all, we expected more from our team. We wouldn't mind a loss, but the way we lost is why we're mad.
I have a feeling Ken and maybe even Emiliano might jump on us and tell us how they're feeling. Let's see if these guys will jump on with us.
One day I should be drinking this incredible hawkfish. The Vikings done ruined everything, man. Even though I said I would expect a loss, the way they lost is just
We got dominated.
unacceptable. I'm trying to think. When was the last time you felt like we lost like this?
Dallas 41-3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that feeling right there. Who was our quarterback?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins and Carson Wentz.
Hey,
One and the
get
same,
ready.
actually.
Get
One
ready.
and the
Cousins
same.
is coming back. Here. Try this off size, man.
No.
Wentz is hurt so bad that we're going to trade for Cousins to have him as a backup for JJ in case something else happens to him. Lay it on us, Ken. Oh, what's going on here? There he is. David.
I mean, David. We told Keith, but we cannot allow Keith. Keith was with his family, and he wanted to have a good time. So if the Vikings had to lose, at least Keith had a good time. That's all that matters.
You want to know my thoughts?
Go for it, buddy.
KOC is a fucking moron. I've never seen a coach not play a player. He should have played the kid. He had nothing to lose. Plus, look when the kid came in. He ran the offense. Wentz, he was panicking. He was in pain. He should have never ever been on that field. He should have been out. You can't have if he's going to make these type of decisions, then he needs to go. Plain out and simple. I don't care if he was the coach of the year last year. What I care about is this team this year. And I mean you look at it. For one, I'm going to point out a couple of things. For one, when you look at the interception that we had for a touchdown, it looked like the same type of play that Hawkinson had last week. Exactly. Okay, so that took some momentum away from our team. And then if you look at the third down that they had, the third down and 10, and you looked at the catch that their player made, he juggled the ball, and it was not called. Go back and watch the game. You'll see it.
I got to go back and watch that, but...
Yeah, I mean, last week he needed to challenge Devontae Smith's reception because it was the same thing, but he didn't. And
so, I mean, you know, I've got it this way. I just think that the NFL does not like this franchise. I don't think the NFL wants this franchise to be successful. I just don't. And the Vikings, the problem with the Vikings franchise is we're always looking for something that is better. We had a back when Case Keenum was our quarterback, and he took us to the NFC Championship. Okay,
log on.
You cut him. Then you go ahead and you let the guy that we had last year, you let him go. You didn't do anything about the backup quarterback. Yeah, I mean this team just For some reason, they just like pain, I guess. I don't know. It's hard for me to figure out this franchise anymore. I don't know where they're going.
Straight
To
out
the
of the
Super
Witness
Bowl.
Protection Program, we have E. Thanks for joining us, E.
Man, what's up, y'all? Yeah, bro, that was ugly. That was an ugly, ugly, ugly game. And I think Shaq hit it right on the head, man. Look, some of us had us losing this game just because, the Chargers are finding their rhythm. They're a good team. We're battling injuries. But I don't think anybody expected us to look as bad as we did. Like, we looked terrible.
Yeah.
And and you can point the blame in so many areas. Like, I think a lot of times we've given, Flores flag. Like, the defense looked like ass today. Let's be completely honest. The only starter on defense we were missing is Van Ginkel, and they all look like JV's teams out there versus the Chargers. They look terrible. The defense looked absolutely terrible. If you look at the offense, I mean, Carson Wentz, after that first possession, we should have taken him out the game and just put Brosmer in, man. Because he was terrible. Like, one of the first plays out the game, he tried to run that little
With the
halfback
screen
pass,
pass.
and he threw it behind Aaron Jones. That was the first red flag, right? And then he's going across the field. The man's hurt. Clearly, he's not 100%. He's missing targets. He's rattled. He's essentially the Carson Wentz that we all knew that he was, but an injured version of that Carson Wentz. So that's like, he's like Carson Wentz sucking more than even Carson Wentz usually does on a normal day. And we kept him in the game. We kept him in the game. We had a 3rd and 1, and rather than run the ball up the fucking middle, KOC gets cute, tries to do a pass. We end up we look bad today. We look really, really bad today, man. And the more I watch this team being coached, the more upset I get, because I don't know if it's the players or the coaching, but collectively we look terrible, and we deserve a better performance than what they put out today. That was awful, man. That was awful. Awful.
Who don't we blame, Robbie asks. I'll say Redmond. We don't blame Redmond.
I don't blame Addison.
I don't blame Madison.
I mean, even JJ did his thing. He had like 70-something yards. Like, but even then, we looked bad, man. What the fuck did we spend money on Allen and Hargrave for if we're going to get torched up the middle? We should have just kept Harrison Smith or Harrison Phillips. Sorry. Like,
I've been saying it. They are not known for being run stoppers.
And
terrible. Drake
I was
Levi, whatever
judging
his
with
name
that
is,
pick.
he was getting pushed across the field. Dallas Turner is an epic failure. I don't care what anybody says. He plays within the scheme. What is the scheme? He's doing what coach asked him to do. What is coach asking him to do? To be a bum? He's not getting pressures. He's missing tackles. He can't drop back in coverage. Like, I'm
Getting
tired of people
flags.
making excuses. Oh, he's still one of the youngest in the league. Bro, this is his 2nd year in the league. If it hasn't clicked by now, it's not going to click. Like, bro, it's bad. It's bad. And KOC called an awful game. It was bad. It was bad. I'm ranting. I'm sorry, but it was bad.
Not
Again,
over the score, bro.
You right, E. It was bad.
My guy Will Riker missed a 53-yard field goal after knocking down 60s the last couple of weeks. What are we doing?
Hey, E, he hit a 59er that looked like it'd have been good from 75, and then he
Right.
actually came up short on the 53-yarder.
Short. I mean,
He rushed it. It's because I'm telling you that motion of getting everybody ready. Kickers aren't used to that. When you got to rush on the field. I'm pretty sure we don't practice that.
It was bad, bro. It was bad. I can't believe we kept in Wentz as long as we kept him in, but it's F. Asking to grade across the screen. Hey, F in special teams, F on defense, F on offense, F on play calling, F on scheming, F on just being prepared for the game. Just an F on everything. Free agent signings, F. Just F everything, bro. It was bad.
It was bad.
E, let me ask you a question. As a coach, would have you started Wentz?
So here's the thing. As a head coach, I probably would have started Wentz because he still has the experience. After that first possession, once I realized that he's shook. B, he's off target, and C, he's hurt. I'm taking him out the game. At this point, what do I have to lose? Put Brosmer in the game. Like at least Brosmer, there's a hope that he can be a Band-Aid until JJ comes out. We know what Carson Wentz is going to bring, and the fact that he's hurt. Again, we're taking a D average player, and then we're playing a D average player while he's injured. F.
So I will say Cody did say that. He was harping on that. We should play Brosmer because we already know what we got in Wentz. I will say when we first started Wentz to the Wentz we got now, when we first started Wentz, he wasn't this bad. He was like, I'll say a C+. Injuries and being sacked so much, he played like an F. He regressed to an F. I don't even think it's a quarterback problem at this point because every quarterback we put out there, Wentz and JJ McCarthy, they kept getting sacked. And I don't want to say it's because we got backup offensive linemen in, because the Falcons had backup offensive linemen in, and we didn't really get the penalties that much. The Chargers had backup offensive linemen in. They just got Joe Alt back, but they didn't have all their starters in, and we only sacked. Matter of fact, we only sacked Herbert like twice. He was dinking and dunking and throwing it anywhere and running all over us. So it's kind of like we got to think about that scheme, KOC, because your scheme isn't meant for all offensive linemen. Apparently, they can't block how long you want them to block.
You're not lying, man. I'm starting to think the same thing for the defense. It's like, look, I think Brian Flores' defense has the ability to be a top-notch unit. But the thing is, his scheme relies on a certain type of players, and we don't have those players on our team. Like and then on like you said on offense, KOC likes these long, drawn-up plays. I think in his mind, I think KOC thinks that we have Matthew Stafford in the Rams offensive line. And we don't. But he will not. He's so fucking stubborn. My man will not adjust. He's like, hey, well, we can't block. Cool. 5 7-step drops. I want to see it.
We can't block. All right, take a 9-step drop.
Right?
Oh, well, we got sacked. I tried running the ball, but it's not working.
Hey, what was it? Unc said about Metellus looks bigger and slower. It's because he got paid. He's eating. His wallet fat.
Myself personally, if I was going to give him a grade, it would be triple Z because I was falling asleep.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I wanted to start this aftercare at the very beginning of the fourth quarter. I was like ready to go. I was like, this is over.
It just
go ahead, Ken.
It just does not, to me, guys, it just does not make sense. The way that KOC is coaching now. Because if you look at the tendencies of the quarterbacks, that we do have, you're going to play a healthy one over one that is hurt, and then you're going to work the offense around what makes him better. You're not going to. I mean, I don't get it. I'm blown away. I've been a Vikings fan since the 60s, and I have never, and I'm going to say this, I have never seen him play this bad except for one Cowboys game.
Man, we really haven't been getting blown out that much.
You'll see, buddy.
Yeah.
Boy.
What's
that
up,
Cowboys
guys?
game was horrible.
How's it going, boy? How was this L? How you feel about your Vikings team after this loss?
I'm so pissed right now. I'm so pissed right now.
Let it out. It's what we're here for.
I'll tell you right now, everybody, mark this date. This is the date that AOC is officially on the hot seat.
Ooh.
But we'll see. We'll see. The Wolves don't make moves like that in the middle of the season. So I think KOC's got the full season, but I don't think they're gonna fire him. I mean, they're not football people. They're not X's and O. They're
They're
not
not going to
about the
fire.
X's and O's.
They're not. They're not going to fire KOC. I'm not talking about right now. I'm just saying that he is on the hot seat. It doesn't get any worse. You know, Brian Peterson made a good point. If he puts in Brosmer and he lights it up and goes Frank Reich on their ass, then he and Quasey look like dumbasses.
What do y'all think about Jason's comment here about he doesn't think that who starts a QB is up to the coach. He thinks it's Quasey or the Wilfs that are manipulating who's gonna play a QB.
Then I would say that's stupid on Quasi and the Wilfs. Only because neither one are as smart as what I would assume is KOC as a quarterback, former NFL quarterback, and now a coach who has made it all the way with the Rams, learning under various offensive coordinators, and one of my favorites, Sean McVay. So for you to say that he doesn't have a choice in who the quarterback is, that would be wrong on ownership in the GM. Because why is KOC the coach? Why would KOC be the head coach if y'all not giving him the option to choose who the quarterback is?
Let me say one more. Let me say one more thing, and then I'm going to go because my wife wants to sleep. But
Okay.
let me say this: I have never, in my whole entire time watching football, watch a coach like Josh McCown that smiling at the end of a half with Wentz and yucking it up. I have never seen that. They should have lit a fire underneath those guys' asses. They should have been the lawnmower. But the problem is with KOC and his coaching staff is they're not about winning. They're not about discipline. They're about feelings. My poor little feelings. Oh, my poor little feelings. You know, when I was playing high school, if I would have went to my coach and said, "Coach, you know, I don't think that's right," you know what he would have told me? He would have said, "Boy, get your fucking ass out on that goddamn field and play football,
And
and
do what I
and
told you.
and stop fucking crying." And the Vikings and KOC, it's soft. He's a very, very soft coach,
Yes,
and you
he is.
can't be that way.
And
You
he's
can't be that way.
stubborn and he's arrogant, and you know, he takes advantage of B flow on the defensive side. You know, going back over the last couple of years, going for shit on fourth down to go in the first half when you don't need to. He's not Dan Campbell. He takes advantage. He's smoke and mirrors, you guys. I'm telling you, tonight is the night. He's on the fucking hot seat. I'm so pissed at KOC. I don't think he's the guy.
Well,
I think the guy was on the other sideline tonight.
well, look at you have a third down. You're sitting on the 45-yard line. You're sitting on the 45-yard line. You have a 3rd and 2, and you throw the ball again. You're down in the red zone. You throw the ball instead of running the ball. Why can't this team run the ball?
You want to know why? Because they don't have a coach like Harbaugh who will go 22 personnel and say, "Try and stop us."
So
I'm pretty sure Harbaugh wouldn't sign half these offensive linemen because they don't look like they know how to block. I don't even know what our offensive line scheme is. Are they better pass blockers or better run blockers? Because they look like they can't do neither.
It just shows when this team does not have Darisaw and don't have Brian, they're trash. They're totally trash. Somebody's got to step up. It's almost like when we talked about in the off season about drafting. Look how crazy drafts. I mean, yeah, he's hit on a couple of people, but he's not very good at drafting. They need to let somebody else draft the players because he's a moron. He's a bigger moron than KOC.
Let
In
me
my
draft the players.
Well, I usually give out game balls, but maybe Jalen Redmond gets
Price.
one.
And Price. Again, Price.
And
Every time Price has a good return, there's a penalty.
Yeah, but still, I mean, individually, he's doing well for us. I mean, that's the fucking highlight. The highlight of the game was 5 consecutive, plays with Brosmer, the best drive of the game at the end of the game. They weren't going prevent. They were like, this is just bullshit. I'm so pissed. It's just bullshit. Like, he's protecting JJ, and for what? Is he Crystal? Is that much of a glass quarterback? It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh man.
I'm pissed.
I don't like.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
I don't like the outlook of the future of this team. I really don't. I mean, I'm going to say this right now. I think JJ's a bust. I think he's a bust. I hope I'm wrong, but I think he's a bust.
Oh man,
I think it's too.
It's about to get a whole lot more positive, guys.
I think it's too early to say that.
Hey, Boyd.
There's my boy Robbie. Hey,
Boyd.
Let's go get Mac Jones, Robbie.
Oh no.
Hey, Boyd. If you are you go to your work and you don't show up to work for 92% of your whatever you do you still have a job? I'll help you. You fucking don't. Right. 92% of his employment, he has not showed up to work. 92%. That is a factual number.
Comp for 92%.
92%.
He can't get fired if you're hurt.
2 games out of 25 is 8%. He's been employed 8%. Showed up to work for 8% of his job.
Robbie, you can't get fired from injury due to work.
Hey, right. That's why you don't put them in that category.
Hang on. You know what?
You put him into.
I'm gonna rewind a little bit.
You can't put him into a bust category. To put him into a bust category, you have to have expectations.
Yeah.
We do not have expectations.
Shit.
We had hope.
Here's the thing.
We had hope and feelings.
Go ahead, Robin.
I feel like this is going to be a good guy. I hope he's going to be a good guy. We had hope and feelings. Some of us, again, and I say this ad nauseum, and I really, really do, that actually go to games, college games, and watch these players. And do more than just watch freaking clips, Shaq. This is not you. Not you. You actually.
That's me, Shaq. It's not you. It's me.
Fish, you're not bad. No, Fish, I'm not going to pick on you. Fish, you actually planted your flag firmly into, I am not a college guy. I will leave it to you bastards to tell me, show me what I should be watching. I get that. I get that. There's certain toppings on pizza I'm not a fan of. I'll take your word for it. I never want to try this shit. I'll take your word for it. Just let me know how it tastes. That's what this is applicable towards. Before we even get started on that JJ rant, which is like my soapbox of doom, this night was beyond an F. And we failed at every possible category. We're shitting on Wentz, and this is going to come from me. I feel like I'm the only one that's not, which is really weird. He's the only one getting up off the canvas. That dude's getting haymaker after haymaker after haymaker, and that's the credit I have to give him. The guy is tough. He's probably more injured than we know, and he's looking at the bench like, I got this guy from a fucking undrafted Golden Gopher, and this guy that we know the truth about. Fuck that. So what other options do we have? We don't.
We
don't have one.
Hey, let's go all the way back to the genesis of this. We didn't We didn't pay Sam Darnold. We could have franchise tagged him. We could have talked to Danny Dimes' agent. Hey, we'll give you an opportunity to compete. Then KOC and his ego gets in the way of Aaron Rodgers, so he's 0 for 3. McCarthy, the question's out. Like, and then you
Money.
still have other free agents. We could have got Tannehill. You could have got Jameis Winston. Like, we need to make better decisions. And KOC's at fault. Okay, he's gonna lose the locker room. It's fucking over.
I think that's
He's
lost.
on the hot seat. It's on the hot seat.
All right, from a business standpoint, that's believe it or not, I say this from a strictly business numerical standpoint. From a fan standpoint, my fandom boy 1,000% agrees with you. The business standpoint 1,000% agrees with what they did.
Yeah.
From a contract standpoint, the quarterback is your highest paid player. If I can get the highest paid player under rookie contract, I can build around him and pay all these other motherfuckers, these weapons and shit, all these badasses. I can pay them, and we can do some van damage this year, which we have not done. That's the goal, is to have which we see the other draft picks from that year. And I've come around to Caleb Williams, and even he's doing really well. I'm still not. Shaq, he's actually pretty good.
Hey, I'm going to say this right now.
I don't
think
think
Jonathan Allen is our worst free agent signing.
Who?
Jonathan Allen.
What happens?
Yeah, I'm looking at him like, where are you at? And trust me, it's hard for me to say that. But
what happens when we paid Jordan Addison $30 million and we're like Bengals version 2.0? Then what?
Our wide receivers are our best assets right now. Outside of that, we have nothing. Absolutely.
I have to agree with Robbie.
Nothing.
Outside of Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, we really don't have nothing.
Our tight ends are not
TJ
good.
Hockenson is coming back from injury. That's a bonus, but he's starting to look like the old TJ. But outside of JJ and Addison, I wouldn't want to watch the Vikings offensively. Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, yeah, they're good running backs.
Sometimes.
But they not household names that's going to take over the NFL.
I got 5 of their jerseys alone. I got two more on the way.
Hey, guys, why don't you field this one? Tell me what you think about this comment.
Jason, I don't have a clue in the world why Kwesi got an extension after. I wouldn't even say all his draft picks are misses. There's something I can't even define. They're not misses. They're adversarial. I want to say his draft picks are adversarial. They're counterintuitive. I honestly think he's here to sabotage us. I feel like he's getting paid by another team more to fuck with us. Like, let me make my draft picks seem like they're good, but I'll trade the world for them, knowing full well in the background, god damn, they're really not. We're speaking more specifically 2 years ago. They're pretty bad. And Fish, you and I are brothers in arms about last year. Oh my god. Like, is Donovan Jackson is Jackson alive? I said
yeah, he is, but okay. He's a rookie. He's a rookie playing with a backup center who's never played center before.
Shaq, you know where I stand with that. With that for the first.
I know. I'm just telling you what it is.
I understand, but thank you for that. But oh god,
he's playing with a backup center who never played center before, and then the left tackle who sucks.
Hey, Fish. By the way, Nick Eamon, one of the guys we wanted, he's starting for the Seahawks. He starts.
Oh, Eamon, the safety. I was wondering about that guy.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. He's starting for them. You know, their defense is pretty good.
There's a couple players starting as rookies.
No, but that was one of the guys we specifically were discussing that we should drafted.
I heard Lewis is doing pretty good too.
Yeah, how about that? That's how. Like, I'm actually starting to drink now at midnight. That's how this is rolling.
Yeah, well, the good news is we don't have to watch this on Sunday. We got a Sunday free.
Thank God for Saturday. But but honestly, we have so many people to blame. It's like KOC shouldn't even be calling the plays. He should just like spun a wheel of shit, almost like the old scene says, like he had his kid. Like
no,
the cow goes.
No,
moo.
it's
let's go run, guys.
I'm glad Hunter said this because I've been thinking it.
KOC is very smart. He's brilliant, and he's gonna be stacking chips. Okay, and then he's gonna point the fingers, and Wes Phillips is gonna get fired, and then he'll promote McCown. He's not a buffoon. He's really smart. He's just a fucking cherry.
I don't know what the loyalty is. I still am convinced that they both know where the bodies are buried. That I just it's something that we
We
don't see this
can't.
behind the scenes, and I'm convinced of that. But you know what I really have a problem with, and this was a problem for me last week. I see all these side projects these fuckers do. I see all these little webcasts, especially tell us what your favorite skateboard was from the 80s. What's your favorite fuck all those side projects, all those Netflix specials, the shit that Jefferson does on Amazon, shit can all that. When I saw Metellus get fucking burnt by Smith the way he was, all your little side projects, you need to get back in the fucking weight room. You need to get back on the field. You need to get back to your goddamn job. Because you just cost us the fucking game. And I see that again this week. Fuck all that. Do your goddamn job first before you start doing your little webcasts and shit. Fucking your TikToks and shit. That annoys the hell out of me.
I think that's part of the
guys, I
Vikings.
think
They pay them to do that.
Fuck that. They pay you to not get burnt by superior athletes.
Hey,
That's what they
you want
pay
to
you
know
to fucking
something?
do.
You know what I'm glad they didn't show in this game is us doing that end zone celebration after the Metellus pick because we were still down by a couple, like what?
We
3
have no
scores?
humility. None.
Yeah,
Like I just
24-3, and we're doing an end zone celebration off of a tip bass pick. No thanks.
that's no class. Like that is classless. That's the shit I'm talking about. Like we deserve to be like just punched in the mouth.
Thank you, Keith. Right on time with me, buddy.
We just need to get punched in the mouth from that shit.
He
Guys,
don't
we've been-
care. He went to
we've been
this
duped.
game. Don't listen to what he's saying. He clearly didn't care about the win.
We've been duped, you guys. We've been duped from the top down. Somebody said it earlier, man. The Wilfs aren't football people, right? We know that. They are businessmen that have a strong tie to the community, and they're people leaders, right? We get that. Not only, but this is how they draft, or this is how they hire. They went out and hired Quasey, who's never been a GM or a head director of football operations. He's an analytics guy from Wall Street. We hire him to be our general manager of football. Then we hire a head coach who's never been a head coach, was an offensive coordinator on a team where he didn't even call the fucking plays. McVay did. He was just riding on McVay's coattails. I think they still would have won a Super Bowl if KLC wasn't on that roster. Not only did we stop there, but then we hire a football or a quarterback coach in McCown, who's a failed quarterback in the NFL. He sucked. Let's dance around the facts. He was a terrible, terrible quarterback. He's coaching our quarterbacks, and then we hire an offensive coordinator in Wes Phillips or Wade Phillips, whatever the fuck his name is, and he's never been an offensive coordinator. He was a tight ends coach before this. We have been failing at everything, right?
I can't think of one thing we're excelling at right now that we can point our finger on and say we're really good.
Pre-snap penalties is something we're excelling at.
I just think those are high numbers. That doesn't mean that we're excelling at them.
Holding.
Complaints? Topics to complain about. I was hoping to put Bozeman in just so we had a different topic. Fuck it. Let the kid play.
I said I wouldn't mind seeing Rosen play so we could shut the Minnesota fans about him not being a good quarterback.
Minnesota, the Wilfs, I'm convinced, they just listen to the Minnesota fans, and I'm going to go back to this feeling why for a fourth rounder, it was a fan service fucking thing. How many catches did he have all year? Shaq, didn't we just talk about this?
5.
5 or 2. It was 2 or 5. Yeah, 5. So that's what 1 catch per round and a bonus. Yeah, good for us. But it goes back to that. The owners just care what the fans do. And as a business, I get that again. Asses in seats. Will people come back? Wait, did Thielen keep his old number or did he get a new
asses in seats, Robbie? So does that mean Cousins is coming back?
Cousins didn't put asses in seats, but Thielen did because he's the hometown. That's the feel-good hallmark fucking story. Did Thielen? He did keep his old number.
Yeah, he kept his old.
He got it back. Yeah.
He's still 19.
Now, see if they were smarter, they would have given him a new number to sell more jerseys. That's me, but because they would have flown off the damn shelves. But again,
guys, I honestly think with Wentz being so hurt, I honestly think that Cousins is coming because they're not going to put At
But
this point,
why?
they're not
But
going to.
why? Go get Mac Jones.
Stop,
Give the
boy.
Niners-
Don't leave him there. Leave Mac alone. Let him fucking win. I want to let him succeed. I don't know. Absolutely.
Well, now you're sounding like us, and let's give Darnold what he wants and make him feel good. No, let's go get Mac Jones.
Oh no, I'm pulling. No, as of right now, I'm 100% pulling my damn fan card. I'm pulling my Alabama fan card on this shit. You leave that man right where he fucking is. Let him succeed where he's
I
at.
hope he comes here.
I hope he fucking wins the goddamn West and torches because we're not going to the goddamn playoffs. I'm at least pulling for a player.
The reason Mac Jones wouldn't work for us is because we can't block.
We can't.
Mac Jones need a perfect pocket.
I know. I'm just like, and he won't put in Brosmer. He's going to refuse. So what? Wentz is going to roll again. He's going to be Steve DeBerg.
Oh,
like
goddamn.
this Iron Man against the Lions and get fucking crushed.
Look,
I
see
say JJ starting next week.
Like
That's why I said Cousins is coming because Wentz is done.
Here's a better question: who's going to want a quarterback for us? Like they're going to want a fucking damn surcharge tax because they know they're going to get their ass beat with this fucking O line. I'm going to want damn hazard pay coming to the goddamn Vikings.
I know.
You're going to double my paycheck. And you're sure as fuck going to make my copay $10 a goddamn visit because I'm going to be there all the damn time.
It's so bad.
So I'll say they already said JJ McCarthy is probably going to start against the Lions. We just need to hope Brian O'Neill and Christian Darrisaw is starting with him.
Okay.
What do you call
it? We got to.
Let's just be realistic on this shit. All right. If you have any fucking hope on that, shit can that now. That team is 10 times better than the fucking Chargers are. By a mile.
I mean,
every fucking aspect.
He didn't show it. I can't say that. I can't say that.
If JJ's going to start against Detroit, you might as well give Mason and Jones and Scott 10 carries each. Don't even pass the fucking ball.
Gibbs is going to have over 200 yards.
Throw the fucking ball.
No, he ain't, Robbie, because we have gone alternating where we've given up a lot of rushing yards and then shut them down. Gibbs is going to have like 40 yards rushing next week.
Fish, we haven't held him under to 175 AP yards.
But this is where it's going to happen.
Oh, the gambler's fallacy. I love that. It's going to fucking
look, man, every other week. Every other week we give up the big, big yards.
Robbie, this is Jefferson. That's how fucking bad it is tonight, man.
Okay.
Fuck. Smooth cat. I'll say I still believe in JJ McCarthy. I still believe
based on what?
The Vikings haven't reached their full potential this season. We've seen glimpses of it, and then we just seen glimpses of the bad play we seen from the Seahawks and Rams games last year. It's just we have no quarterback at all. So it's kind of like not just the quarterback position, but everybody has to improve.
Shaq, what are you basing that on? Like, give me one thing you're basing that on. One good quarter? One good quarter.
Take Sam Darnold.
No, that's none of
Sam Darnold.
So you're mixing shit up now. You're taking variables from different people. If I take this and this, no, I'm asking you about JJ McCarthy. What's giving you your I want to know what's giving you your
my statement was the Vikings from last year, our mistakes are still the same as this year. We sucked last year with JJ McCarthy this year and Sam Darnold last year. There was constant pressure. The quarterbacks don't know where to throw the ball, and the running game is non-existent.
Your statement was the reason I believe in JJ McCarthy.
That's always been our problem.
And then you trailed. I believe in JJ McCarthy, and then you trailed. I want to know why you believe in him.
I believe in JJ McCarthy because KOC drafted a quarterback he felt like that could run his offense.
That's a fact.
The offense he truly envisioned in his head that's going to win a Super Bowl, but he has to adjust to what JJ McCarthy can do.
None of that tells me why you believe in him. That just tells me why he drafted him. Shaq, you have your shit fucked up.
Robbie, I'll
get to the point.
Question.
You just did. You just told me why
somebody... I'll answer your question, Robbie.
God damn. Thank you. Please, Fish, do.
Because we did have one good quarter of play from JJ McCarthy where he did get dialed in.
Do you have hope, sir?
I'm answering your question. Why do I think that JJ McCarthy could do it? Because he did do it for one quarter. He showed us what he is capable of. He just has to get there to be able to do it consistently. We also watched him live in week 2 get his ass eaten because he had 1.6 seconds to try to get rid of the ball and everybody was in his lap. So what I'm saying is, you're saying, why do I think so? Because I've seen him do it for a quarter where he got dialed in, came back, won a game, and all I need him to do is play at a level almost like that consistently. So he's shown he can do it. Now all I got to do is expect him to do it consistently. That's not unfair for me to think until he proves he can't, Robbie.
So as of now, out of 25 games times 4, so out of 100 possible quarters, he showed you 1 out of 100 possible quarters. Again,
out of all the quarters that he's been in a game, yes, he showed me 1. He showed me that he can do it.
Should have been out of his potential.
Should have, would have, could have. Don't mean shit, Robbie. The games he played in.
Take out of 8.
The games he played in.
12.5%.
The games he played in. 12.5%. He showed me that he could do it. That he could dial in. That he could play at a high level. So now I need him to do it consistently.
For 12.5%
is what I'm expecting.
That's good for you? Fuck that. So he's been good for 1% of his draft. That's math. Fuck that.
I mean, from the games we've seen from when Drake May played last year to this year, it's 2 different types of quarterbacks. Don't it look like it? You would have thought Drake May was a bust last year.
Drake May, again, is still on the fucking field throwing balls.
Yeah, but how did he look last year?
Looked fine to me.
This year.
He looked good in the fucking postseason.
Last year he didn't make the postseason.
Knicks. I'm sorry, I thought Knicks. I get Knicks and May mixed up.
Bo Nix, when he first started, he was trash. They was Broncos. The Broncos
he looked pretty fucking good, getting them to the damn postseason. Also, but the Broncos are good.
But you're talking about the postseason. I'm talking about individual games. I'm talking about his first 6 games. Bo Nix did not look like an NFL starting quarterback.
But how about we just take their first 25 games? I'll take McCarthy's first 25 games.
I mean, you could say that Drake May was horrible for the majority of his first 25 games, and he was on the field.
You're using their draft day, and I'm using till today. Let's use their draft day.
JJ McCarthy only played 2 games.
Okay.
Use Bo Nix first 2 games. How about you compare Bo Nix first 2 games to JJ McCarthy's first 2 games?
Then stop comparing the other quarterbacks that are successful and good against what we have. Because
my bad. Let me go look up JJ McCarthy's stats against other quarterbacks who only played 2 NFL games.
But that's all we
How about I do that?
Because he's injury prone, because he gets re-injured, and plus he's not the guy. Again, 1 good quarter, not game, quarter. Guys, this maths to me as it does, because I'm looking at numbers.
Nothing like JJ McCarthy's a 10-year vet. He only been in the league 2 years, and he's injury prone.
Again, 2 games.
In 2 years.
2 injuries.
The season's not over.
That's another thing, y'all. I don't want to hear
that's a year and a half.
He's had plenty of time to know the fucking plays and other shit. He's got y'all.
He's only 22.
He's not the guy.
Everybody's playing. All those quarterbacks are 28, 26 and older.
Now
most of them. He's only 22.
We can't judge him yet. It's not like we've seen a full 10 seasons of JJ McCarthy play and he's not the quarterback.
How many more injuries do you need to see from him this year? 2? 2 more? Was that good?
He gets injured one more time, he's done. He's done for the year if he gets
Jimmy said one more time. I've sold out to him fucking 2 years ago already. So I got one more from him. Anybody else want to throw out a number? How many more times do you get injured this year? 0? Bullshit.
That's why they haven't put him back on the field, because they don't want to get him injured one more time, and then he's done for the year.
Fucking porcelain. They see this O-line is goddamn. Yo, this O-line is shit. We can't put that boy in there. He's gonna get fucked up. Oh, they're gonna fuck him up royally. How about we put him in there? We can.
I guess it's not because he got a high ankle sprain. To kind of see how he is. I guess it's not because he has a high ankle sprain.
I think they're
ADHD that's holding them back.
It's not
so let's see here. Mac Jones, whose name has already come up in this conversation, missed 3 games his second year, missed 6 games his third year, missed 7 games his fourth year.
That's fine.
I guess he's injury prone too.
That's fine. That's 3 injuries. I'll take 3 injuries, Fish. So far, our boy's only played 2 games. And he's been injured twice
hey,
already.
man, Mac Jones, who's somebody you're high on,
tore his
has missed
meniscus.
games and been
Fish,
injured every
out
year
of
except
how
his
many
rookie
years
year.
are you throwing at me right now? That's what? How many years is that? I'll do the math. I like math. You know that. So you just listed 3 years, correct? Let's split the kitty.
He's missed an
16
entire
games
season
per.
over that time.
Hold on. So that's
Hey guys,
40. That's
we're
48 games.
We're talking about JJ McCarthy.
I'll still take that percentage.
It should
Fish.
never have happened. Okay. Kwesi, his conversations, the collaboration with KOC, they didn't want a franchise tag at a minimum. Darnold, they wanted to make him feel good and give him what he wants. They could have had an opportunity with Jones. They let him walk, and he was stubborn. Didn't want Rodgers. He wanted – this is all on KOC. Like, he needs to live with it. There's going to be consequences, and it's going to be his job. It's not just missing on – not just missing JJ's not a bust. He's not a bust. We don't know that. But it's not looking well. And the opportunities, the decision-making that the KOC's made, it starts and ends with him. And he's on the hot seat as of tonight.
Get another perspective. What up, Steve?
What's up?
I disagree, Fish. He's in trouble.
Go ahead, Steve.
Boyd, I agree with you on that.
Well, the thing is with this whole quarterback play, getting a quarterback, drafting a quarterback, and whatever. To me, like I says, I'm not out to knock JJ McCarthy, but to me, over the offseason, whatever, there was so much freaking hype on him. Why? Because he won a national championship with the Michigan Wolverines. I mean, he played good in college, but the team surrounding him as that Michigan team, the defense, the running game, whatever, is what. Now, this isn't college anymore.
Keep going, Steve.
This happens every year through all the years in football. Now, he was compared because he played at Michigan. I saw in certain areas and places on pods, could he be the next Tom Brady? Man, you're putting a lot of big shoes on that guy to fill, comparing him to Tom Brady, who was 6th round, pick 199.
The only comparison is they both went to Michigan. That's it.
Right. Now, like now the one guy said Boyd to go out and get Mac Jones. I kind of mentioned that, but then again, whatever. Like I've been saying for the longest time about Spencer Rattler, he's at the wrong team.
Yeah,
Spencer Rattler's at the wrong team. That boy can play.
That boy, his stats are good. His stats are good.
Yeah, that boy can play. He's
on a shit team. The stats are good.
I'm telling you right now. Now I can't really say much.
5th round pick.
I can't say much, with this Vikings team. I'm not here to disrespect or knock them. No,
please do. We're already bashing on him. Steve, jump on him. You're fine, bro. Go ahead.
But it's like this. I do feel if Rattler was in Minnesota, I think that now, depending what you guys are saying with this O-line, he would be getting these quarterbacks would be getting killed, sacked, terrorized, not throwing. I mean, and then the thing is, what were they thinking going out to get Carson Wentz? Why? Because he was at the Eagles. He took the Eagles so far, got hurt, and then Nick Foles took over and won the Super Bowl. Hey, whatever. Is this what Kwesi or whoever was thinking?
He was the
better. The only other option was Sam Howell.
Yeah, we looked at the coupons we had, and it was a business decision. And look, we got 25% off this coupon. It expires tomorrow, and fuck, we need milk type shit. And
how many teams actually have a good quarterback that could lead a team to a playoff?
Now, can I ask a question? Why isn't this what's his name, Brosmer, getting a chance?
Yeah, undrafted. I think a Minnesota Gopher.
I think give Max Brosmer a chance. I think so. Give him hit. See what he has.
I mean, see this like to me, like okay, I'm gonna go to another like the Jets. Justin Fields should not play another snap again ever. He's horrible.
I know.
He's horrible.
And I've been telling Steve.
And I've been
What quarterback looked good on the Jets? Name me a quarterback that actually looked good on the Jets.
How many years? Wow.
Zach Wilson.
Who? He looked good? He looked good on the Jets?
Well, you know what, Shaq or whoever.
I think Zach
You're
Wilson
right. But just like you guys, wait a minute. Just like you guys, what? Brosmer was an undrafted free agent, right?
Yep.
Okay. They got Brady Cook, who was an undrafted free agent. And you know what? I've been saying why aren't they not giving Cook a chance? Why in the living blue hell, to me, you go out and get these quarterbacks? I don't give a 2 pints of freaking piss if they're undrafted free agent, if they're a 7th round pick, they're a 1st round pick, whatever. See what you have. I mean, I remember, if you guys remember, Brady Bledsoe was the starter. Brady was a 6th round pick 199. When Bledsoe got hurt, he came in, and that was the end of it. That was the end of it.
I would love for our 6th round quarterback just to win us 7 Super Bowls. It happens so much in the NFL.
I mean, it's
Shaq, I'm proud of you for that, acknowledging what an outlier is. Remember that next time you throw those bullshits at me, please.
I mean, my bullshit always come with factual evidence, though.
Bullshit. You live on those fucking outliers.
Whether now
gospel,
or
goddamn
in the future.
truth, though. Remember that next time, Sarah. I'm going to call you out on that, please. And thank you for that.
So I'm going to weigh in on Brosmer playing real quick, and I've said this once, and I'm going to say it again. Brosmer does 2 things that I've noticed. He processes quickly, and he has a quick delivery.
Yep.
If he won't hold on to the ball. If he's getting immediate pressure, the ball's coming out. He's not going to hold on to it and take all these damn sacks after 5 seconds like Wentz is doing. So that's the only reason why I want to see him play, is because even though he's not mobile, he can probably do a pre-snap read, see a hot route, and get rid of the ball when the pressure's coming.
Maybe that's a good thing for him playing at a trash college. It gave him that spastic friggin' 3rd sense and 6th sense to throw it.
Rosemer's already better than Wentz. Off of 5.
I think give him a chance, Give Max Brosmer a chance, I think, At least
I just want to see him play. Like at this point, we have absolutely nothing to lose, and the Lions they're gonna stomp a mud hole in this.
The only way Brosmer is playing right now is if Jefferson, if JJ gets hurt again. If JJ doesn't get hurt, we're not going to see Brosmer. JJ is going to take every snap until he gets hurt because he's coming back against Detroit.
Well, if it's up to KOC, Brosmer will start because he's going to protect him because he's not. He has this fucking engineer mentality. Oh, he's not 100%. He's not 100%. We need a full week. This and that and blah blah blah. Fuck KOC. He's 0 for 4.
Is that a home? Yeah, that's an away game. Never mind. I was gonna say for the home game I would start.
It is a home game. You know who's a home game for? JJ McCarthy.
No, they'll be
Detroit. No, it's not. It's in Detroit.
Yeah,
because Christmas is in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's the whiteout game. Yeah, that's how I remember it.
I saw a meme last week.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, the whiteout game is
what school did
Christmas.
JJ McCarthy go to? I'm confused as how is this not a home game for JJ McCarthy?
I don't give 2 fucks about him. The goddamn ICU's the home game.
Home game was in Chicago.
I saw a meme last week. There was a picture of Mel Gibson.
College home game.
I saw a meme last week. There was a picture of Mel Gibson sitting with Jim Caviezel as they're doing the Passion of the Christ. Caviezel's all bloody with the thorns on. They're sitting there with Mel Gibson talking to him, and the caption said, Kevin O'Connell explaining to Carson Wentz why he's got to hold J.J. McCarthy out another week for an ankle.
He's getting his ass beat. I feel bad for the dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
with no protection.
We haven't blocked for no quarterback this whole season. Our quarterback's been under pressure.
I want to know what KOC says post game in the locker room.
Oh, you won't see that. You only see that after the win, buddy.
Hot seat.
You only get to see the game balls and the motivational rah 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 after the win.
Hot seat.
Well, my thing said before going yesterday, it said L stands for learn, listen, lie,
and loser.
And loser. But the only way you learn from your mistakes is you got to suffer this loss. if we would have won this game, I don't think it would have benefited us because we would have said,
That's on our
"Oh, we
record.
won the game." We played so bad this game. We need to learn from this game.
Well, what
There's
about?
no hiding how bad
There's
this game
nothing.
was.
Listen. Well, what the hell? Why is he kicking a field goal when we're down however many possessions? 3 possessions.
That's a really good
He's
question.
kicking a fucking field goal.
I don't feel like
Kicking a
this was a
field
different
goal,
game.
and he gets bailed out on a penalty, and then they go for it. He's an
I
idiot.
feel like this was like quarter 8 of the Eagles game. I still feel like I'm in the Eagles game. This is quarter 8. We're still getting our ass beat the same goddamn way.
Well, here's a question I want to ask.
Heavily.
With what's going on there, how many players on this Vikings team actually believe in the team? With what's
Not
going
after
on?
tonight.
If I were a betting man, I would put that percentage under 20.
Here's
So
my
it's
thought,
fifth.
Steve.
I'd
I
say
think
fifth.
that the players are still bought in on the possibility of McCarthy. They have
No.
to be.
Fuck that fish. There's no way.
However, should he
no
fail, then the locker room will fall apart.
No way. Like I said this before. If you think that locker room has a bunch of people like us and not a bunch of people like me looking at JJ McCarthy, looking for the 25th fucking game, they're all banged up, bloodied, and bruised, and he's sitting over there. You guys did really well in his nice, pristine fucking uniform for the 25th, 23rd, 25th game, thinking,
Did you watch that Falcons game?
You fraudulent bitch. You're wrong.
Did you
Fish, I
watch
think that locker room
Hey
is
Robbie.
gone.
Hey Robbie. But you know
Did
what?
watch that Falcons game?
Because I'm going to be staring at your ass, checking a check, not doing a fucking thing,
Did you
while I
watch
get my
the
ass
game,
beat,
Robbie?
saying,
Robbie,
"Just sit there in the
JJ wants
fucking locker room."
wants to be in. JJ wants to be in.
Did you watch that Falcons game?
Did y'all see him on the sidelines jumping up and down? Y'all saw that,
That was
right?
this game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On the sideline, Shaq, that's every game he's on the fucking sideline. So forgive me for
No,
not fucking enunciating.
he wasn't
yes,
this
this
healthy.
game, he was on the
This game.
sidelines jumping up and down. Boing, 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 boing.
Yeah,
Hey
this
man,
game.
Christian Darrisaw was standing on the sidelines.
That ankle
He
seems
came out
fine
of
to
the
me,
game. I guess he's a quitter.
JJ wants to be in. This is all on KOC, guys. It's all.
The only reason
he's the
JJ's not
architect.
out there was because it was a short week. We could. He's probably if we would have played this game on Sunday, I believe JJ McCarthy would have been out there.
Well, that'll be the narrative moving forward.
Because now, is the Vikings going to be one of these teams that's being said like the Jets, the Dolphins, the Saints,
But we're the Browns. We're the fucking Browns right now.
whatever? Are they going to sell? Because if they feel
No,
the
we're
season's
not
over,
selling. We're buying.
No,
we're
we're
buying the
buying.
center, and we're going to the playoffs, and we're going to kick y'all ass when we play y'all.
Nah, bro.
That's what you're looking for, Steve?
We're drafting sub 10.
I mean, Shaq, I'm hoping that you guys draft your boy from that USC condom team, that Jaden Mayavia, whatever his name is.
We're
I'm
not
so
worried about the
hoping.
draft. We have a quarterback. We have receivers. We just need an offensive line so we can kick the rest of the NFL ass.
Hey, guys,
Amen.
look at the NFC as it is. Look at the
Amen.
teams. The 3 playoff teams will come from the West. That's going to fucking happen. I don't know if 2 will come from the North. I would like to fucking see that. The damn East looks good.
That's 5.
The South will get 1.
6.
No, fair enough. Let's say 2 from the North, 3 from the West.
That's 5. And then 1 win.
Eagles and Buccaneers. That's it.
Yeah. We're not even close to any of those teams. Not by a
Oh,
mile.
yeah, you guys, we're at 13% to get in
Not
the
even by a
playoff.
mile.
13%. It's over.
Yeah.
I mean, if we start
Be happy
winning
for
the rest
football.
of our games,
Sure. Good. Yeah. The rest
if we win the
most
rest of
the
our
playoff
games, do we still
caliber
go to the
teams.
playoffs?
They're mostly playoff. Yeah. We can't beat the
Or we
Chargers.
depend on other teams to win? That's all I need to know for us to go to the playoffs.
What?
Do we have to depend on other teams to win for us to go to the playoffs?
To answer your question,
Yes or
no. But we're not beating
That's
better
all that
teams.
matters. We
Because
control
we're
our
bad,
own
bro.
destiny.
We barely beat the
We control
Browns.
our own destiny.
We're not beating the Lions. We're not beating the Packers. The fucking Eagles showed us what's what. Do we have the
I'm
We're not
Niners?
love. We're
I
one
hope
game
we
below
don't.
500, and we're talking like we're dead. And the
We
Bengals
have
are one
fifth.
game
We
below
have no
500,
quarterback.
talking about
Both
being
of
in
our
the
lines are
playoffs.
trash. Our secondary is a dumpster fire.
So
We have
is
2
the
good wide
Bengals,
receivers
and they're
and a
talking about
fucking
being in the
kicker.
playoffs.
Yeah,
So
but
I say this to you, Robbie.
the AFC North. You know, the Ravens at 1-5 have a 48% chance of making it. You're gonna have a team from the AF that might even have a losing record, winning the division in the fucking playoff.
That's over there. I get that. They have Lamar Jackson and one very, very.
Hey, we got 13% chance, guys. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, every time we win,
a lot of money on that. I'm going to take the
our own
87% chance of not making it and just enjoy football.
Yeah.
And accept our fate.
We still control our own destiny.
You guys go ahead and grind that out and just hold your teeth and just be fucking pissy as hell when we don't make it. Looking at those 13% chances.
I'll tell you what.
Fuck that.
Robbie, I'll be pissy as hell in week 16. You're being pissy as hell in week 7.
Fish, that is so cliche.
That's a good point.
You got a 10-week head start on me, baby. Bro. I just choose not to be pissy as hell that long.
We have no quarterback. Are you?
I mean, we don't know.
4 months?
We don't know.
No, we don't know. We don't know about JJ. We really don't. We really don't.
Oh my
Robbie,
God.
I know you're adamant about it.
Yes, we knew before the
focus has to
draft.
be on KOC. The focus has to be on KOC.
Is JJ a good runner?
No.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
So he's much better now on a rebuilt knee and after coming off a fucking high ankle. Jesus Christ. The injury-prone guy. Yeah, he's a great scrambler. Great.
Well, Robbie, I'd be willing to bet you thought at first that he wasn't actually injured on that high ankle sprain. So
Steve
he really doesn't have a high ankle sprain injury.
We're beyond hope. Like a lot of these JJ fans, y'all, real quick, I wanted to say this, and I mean this. I'm trying to be as sincere as possible. Fish, Shaq, Boyd, everybody else out there. JJ McCarthy does not deserve y'all as fans. That is the strongest comment I can make about him. He does not deserve y'all as fans. And I'll leave it at that.
Why is that? Why don't he deserve us?
He is a deceptive con man that was not very good at Michigan. He was a parasite on a superior team. And we saw that, Steve, as you said,
for me,
it was artificially inflated draft stock because of that natty. That's all it was. Everybody and their mother had him as a second round quarterback.
I hear you, but the leadership comes from the head coach, and
guys,
I'm
beyond. I have not said I told you so once, and I'm not going to because I'm so far beyond that. It's ridiculous. He deceived us all.
Look how many over the years. Look how many Heisman Trophy winners.
Ooh.
One Heisman came into the pros and didn't do squat.
JJ McCarthy never won.
Bryce isn't doing very well.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, there's all this hype.
Bryce.
I stood the line of I'm not going to sit there and foul on McCarthy. No, I didn't. Whatever. I didn't do that.
I tapped out.
But everybody seemed like because they saw the Michigan. I mean, the hype was there, and I'm like, okay, why?
Steve, that's why I sold out on him. When I saw him in Michigan was why. When I saw everything else around him is why I sold out. I saw him constant. What I saw Blake Corum was the workhorse, and those lines and everything else around him is when I was like, I don't want him at all. I want everybody else around him, including Shaq. I still love this guy, including the running back. I wanted every piece on the chessboard, but him.
But because the year that Rattler came out with all those other quarterbacks, I believed in Rattler more than any of them.
Dead last offensive line in college football, not just the SEC, in college football. Their strength of schedule, South Carolina that year, number one. He had the strongest schedule.
Rattler first was at Oakland. Okay, you might like this, Jack.
Go ahead, Steve. Tell me about Rattler.
Rattler first was at Oklahoma.
And when
Caleb Williams beat him out, whatever, before he got transferred to USC, Rattler went off to South Carolina.
Why did he go to South Carolina?
Huh?
You said you believe in all the quarterbacks. You believe in Spencer Rattler over all the quarterbacks. But
well,
he got beat out by a quarterback in his same draft class.
But wait a minute. Let me teach you something.
I'm learning.
Okay. It doesn't see to me, there's this hype, there's this name, there's this, there's that. There's so many effed up fundamental things that happen in sports. Okay? But the thing is, if like me, I played quarterback. If you watch the fundamental and when he went off to South Carolina, SEC, probably the top dominant conference in college football. You have
Still
to give
is.
it to the SEC.
Still
I can't
is.
deny that.
Still is.
Okay, right. Now,
There's only 3 teams that's worth for shit.
Shut your
in the
fucking mouth,
SEC.
Shaq. We vote for. I
Go
prove
on,
it wrong in a
Steve.
heartbeat. Shut your mouth.
but the thing is, I followed Spencer Rattler for many years, and I saw him play. The mechanics, the fundamentals, and whatever. I've seen what he had. I've seen what he can do. And if I noticed this over the years with other quarterbacks, like I sit there the year that Big Ben got drafted, the year that happened, I was like, whoever gets Ben is whatever. Then when the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers, because I'm in the damn Steeler area, I was like, you got to be freaking effing kidding me. They got Ben. And whatever. See, there's so much hype that, this guy won national, this guy got the Heisman, this guy did this. And like I said, I don't really want to knock McCarthy. But that Michigan team, to me, wasn't really real. They had the defense. They had the run game. They had this. They had that. There wasn't, to me, I don't know what the hype on McCarthy was.
I don't either.
That made like, whatever. See, when I see there's quarterbacks out there that you like. To me, I believed in this year. I believed in Jackson Dart. I believed in Jackson Dart from the beginning. Hell, I even told people, like my buddy here, there's a buddy of mine here in town. His name's John. He's a 49ers fan. And it's kind of funny they got Mac Jones. He did not want the Niners to draft Mac Jones. He wanted Trey Lance. And look what happened.
Mac Jones.
Okay?
Why?
And then he was a big – what was the other guy there now? They went to the Super Bowl, whatever. Niners. What was his name?
Trey
I'm about
Lance?
to take this apart.
No, not Trey.
Kaepernick.
But go ahead.
Not Kaepernick.
Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh.
Yeah. Well, anyway, when the Niners got Purdy,
He's on the Cowboys now.
when the Niners got Purdy, Johnny was like, "Whatever." I said, "Hey," I said, "Don't underestimate him." I said, "Do not underestimate Brock Purdy because he come, out of Iowa State. Don't underestimate Brock Purdy." See, you have to look at it's a hit and miss. It's going to happen. Every team's going to have to hit and miss with quarterbacks. Now, hell, next year's draft, you guys might find that quarterback.
You still talking about quarterback for next year. We got our quarterback. When we played Brock Purdy last year.
By the way, you lost Robbie at Brock Purdy in Iowa State because he doesn't believe in teams that come from
you
teams
look
like
worse
that.
than J.J. McCarthy did this year. When we played Brock Purdy, the guy who took the 49ers to 2 Super Bowls and lost, he looked like an average quarterback against this defense last year. So Brock, I don't want to hear nothing about Brock Purdy. And for Mac Jones in college, correct me if I'm wrong, who was his receivers, Robbie? Who was Mac Jones' receivers in Alabama?
They're all Hall of Famers.
Oh,
all
so you talking about this all-star team that these quarterbacks have in college? You want Mac Jones? He was throwing to Devontae Smith. He was throwing to Jalen Waddle. He was throwing to Jerry Jeudy. He was throwing to the guy in jail, Henry Ruggs. So don't tell me about this team who don't got all-star players. I know a quarterback when I see one too.
I understand.
I may have never played quarterback,
hand the
but I
ball
watch
off
enough
900
to
times.
see what they do. And if the receiver's good enough, if the quarterback can throw the ball in a vicinity that the receiver can catch the ball, it's going to be a beautiful connection. They don't have to be the best quarterback. They just got to get the ball to the receiver's vicinity if they have elite enough receivers. That's how Jalen Hurts succeed. Because he got two number
logic makes sense
who's
to me
going
on
to
the
catch
argument,
the ball.
and I agree with you, and I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not going to dismiss that. Nor will I be flippant about it either. I totally understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate that you're choosing to use just Mac Jones for this one.
No, that was the quarterback he brought up. It's not
no. That was
Mac
one
Jones.
of the quarterbacks
he brought up.
However, let's bring up the other quarterback that he brought up, which was Spencer Rattler. I'll compare it though. I'll stick to the same draft class. Let's just keep apples to apples. Don't bring up Mac Jones would be a little unfair because for a few reasons. Don't get me into that one. Don't start. I'm trying very hard not to go on the Alabama route because I won't get the fuck back. So, don't.
Go ahead with Rattler.
Hey,
Okay,
guys.
Spencer
Hey,
Rattler.
guys.
So
Hey, guys.
humor me.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
wait,
1
wait,
in 12
real
in
quick.
2
Shaq,
seasons
Shaq,
with a
if I gave
62%
you
completion
this-
rate, 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
That's on a really bad fish on a very bad team. The Saints are
I
bad.
don't want to hear it, dude.
The Saints are bad.
Go,
Hold on.
wait, Fish.
Shaq,
Please,
if I
go back
gave
to
you
his
this
Oklahoma
deal
days.
right now,
Go back to his
hold
Oklahoma
on.
days, because
Shaq,
this is what they're talking about.
Shaq,
Why
hold on.
he's such a
If
good
I
quarterback.
told you right now that we keep our 11 pick and we take, hold on, hear me out, that we take Jared Verse at 11 and that we take Spencer Rattler in round 3, right now, knowing what you know, I'll even give you hindsight on this magical deal. This is a Faustian deal. You take, hold on, you get Verse at 11. We keep all those picks. You get Rattler in the 3rd round.
Look,
Would
the crazy
you
part
take
is,
that
Robbie,
deal? Would you take that deal?
the crazy part is, I'm going to get to it. I had Rattler and J.J. McCarthy tied for
But
how
I'm
much
still
I
saying,
wanted them.
knowing what you know now, hold on, and I got a twist to this. If you say no, it's gonna fuck with you.
So listen,
hold on. Would you
I
take
wanted
this
them
deal?
the same amount because I know they was going to have to develop. And we have a coach who
Can't get an
develop
answer from
quarterbacks.
him. It's impossible. Would you take the deal?
What's the deal?
You get Jared Verse. You get him at 11. We keep all those picks. We don't trade up, and you get Rattler in the 3rd. We keep all of our picks.
I would have to know who our quarterback is.
You have
I'm not trusting Rattler.
So Shaq, you still have
That's
Sam
a done
Darnold
deal.
coming into
I
the
would
picture.
do that.
Sam Darnold is still coming to the Vikings. Again, you have hindsight. You know what we're going to do next year. You have total hindsight. Would you take that deal? Why would you say fucking
He would take the Jared Verse part of that deal.
You'd take the whole fucking deal, Fish.
I know, but the only thing
You
he'd
take
want,
the whole
he'd be excited
fucking
about
deal.
is Jared Verse.
You know,
Hey, guys.
you know you're about to go 15 and
See you,
fucking
boy.
14
Have a good night,
and
buddy.
3.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for having me. I feel to vent.
Better.
I feel better. But fundamentally, the issue it's KOC. But I love you guys. All
I
right,
agree with
Cool,
that.
buddy.
Be good.
I mean, I agree with what
with that, guys. It's been about an hour and a half. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. We get to get this stuff off our chest, and we get to fight about it, and we get to commiserate about it, and that's what the whole thing's for. It's there for therapy.
Stop suicides. It really does.
It probably has prevented one.
At least one. That's all it counts.
One life saved is the most important thing, right? So,
Wow, we got him.
Tell me you got
him.
nosebleed tickets at least, so we didn't pay that much.
I got 4 tickets for $140.
That's how?
It's the Chargers, Robbie.
It's the Chargers.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's the
He
Chargers.
was gonna lose, so he was like, you know
That's
what?
fucking
I
crazy.
don't mind paying $40 a person.
I can't get that for like high school games. That's crazy.
Yeah, when it's the Steelers though, they're like $300 tickets.
That might be why. Y'all don't even want to know what I'm paying. Like I'm actually going to that goddamn on Saturday. Like, never mind. Go ahead. God damn.
How's it look in person, Keith? Before we wrap up,
It looked like shit. It looked terrible. It was like awful. Like I went into this game, knowing that a loss could happen and I'd be okay with it. But there was nothing competitive about the game, and I just made it terrible. And I took my daughters to their first game, and I don't think I walked away with 2 Viking fans.
Did you get your daughters to boo?
They booed.
Oh, I'm good. Good for them.
Okay, Keith. Here's the real question before I gotta log off.
Awesome.
Hold on, but
Which
they
game was
booed.
worse?
They booed the Chargers, not the Vikings. They should have.
Oh,
My daughter saw. Can I talk or not? My daughter saw we got a field goal, maybe 21-6, and she's trying to give me a high five. We scored 6 now. I'm like, yeah. Fish, they were both awful. Equally awful. Equally awful. I mean, the first game was cool because I got to go with you guys. The second game was cool because I got to take my kids and my wife. That was cool. But the actual game on the field, equally awful.
who you feel got beat up the worst, Wentz or J.J. McCarthy?
Whew. I think Wentz might have, but I think Wentz brought it on himself because I got the clock going off in my head 3, 4, 5, throw the fucking ball.
Yeah, he was definitely holding the ball.
He was holding that thing.
Definitely holding that.
But Fish, you can go ahead and wrap this thing up. I'm gonna have a lot to say on.
Thanks for
Wednesday.
jumping on with us, Captain. I can't help but
Adios.
notice that captain hat is not on your head, so I think you lied to me.
Yeah, because you picked the Chargers. You didn't, give me a reason to wear it.
You're not going to turn this on me.
It's 100% on you. You picked the Chargers, and you got your point. You got a point.
I did. All right.
So-
Good night, everybody. We'll see you. We're going to do it again on Wednesday night this week. We'll get ourselves back together. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Let's go.
JJ McCarthy back. 2-0.